All right, welcome back to the Two Stroke Turbo channel, where all your two-stroke automotive needs come in handy, or you can live vicariously through the two-stroke cars that I work on. This is not a two-stroke car. This is my daily bread and butter work, as I call it. So I'm doing a service on a Subaru, but I got something going on here I got to tell you guys about. So this is my old DKW 3.6. This one is not a Sonder Classy. I believe it is a 58. It's titled as a 60. Been working on it off and on for years. I used to have a V8 engine in the front. I adapted a V8, kind of hung out, didn't fit. It was a small block Chevrolet 350 with zoomy pipes sticking up through the hood. It did not work well. It then took me 5 or 6 years to find a compatible engine. I've got it masked off here. I should show you what it looks like. It's a 3-cylinder, 2-cycle engine with MSD coils, and my trim color is red, as you can tell. It's red fan shroud, red coils, red wheels right there. Very similar to Volkswagen wheels. Really cool cars. I like these cars a lot. I'm not sure why. They're not super cheap, not super easy to find parts for. And they're not performance oriented, but that's okay. Got a new windshield, actually the used windshield, finally got the windshield seal in it. Finally got all the rust off the hood. The hood has been painted in base coat, but base coat only, no clear coat yet. And same thing with the A pillars, the B pillars around the rear window, and the roof. And the roof, you can see it's masked off with some fine line tape there. I'm gonna go with a different color. And originally it was white, kind of like black, maybe red, I haven't decided yet. Anyhow, this car has been putting around my shop for, well, since I moved to my shop, I've had it here. So it's been 25 years or more, long time. But it's finally getting ready to run. I mean, drive it like on the road, which makes me very excited. It is an old DKW, it's an old car. But I've got something else for you too. It's along the DKW lines. As you know, I like working on two-stroke cars. The Vespa is no longer two-stroke. The Subaru van down below, the Subaru van up above, and the one back in the corner are all two-stroke. But there's something else. Come out in the yard with me for a second, will you? Let's take a little yard walk. People love this. I guess I have a unique yard. So, as I was saying, I do like two-stroke cars. Hope you can hear me over the wind. It's pretty breezy. I didn't think about that. The Nash is pretty well on its way. It does need a new clutch, so I'm going to work on that. But there's another DKW in my life. This is the third one of mine. I have a yellow one, a black one with red wheels, and this one somebody gave me. It's an earlier model. It's a 56 with suicide doors, and it's been missing one thing for a long time. I told you how long it took me to find the engine for the black car, like 5 years. Well, this one is even further down the pipe. It's been missing an engine for as long as I've had it, and I've had it a long time. This poor thing, I gotta do something with it. And just looking here, wow, this thing is rough. Here's a transmission. I wonder if it even turns. Yes, it does turn. That is good. And it's got the throw-up bearing on it. That's cool, because even though it's rusted, I do need that. So it's got a transmission. Engine is still a 6-volt car. It has tons of patina. It's a 56, so it had a little different grille, and it's got suicide doors. Let's see if we can look inside this thing. Whoops. Getting caught on the vines here. Notice the suicide door handles. And I rolled this window down because the doors are seized stuck. I want to get in the car. Let's take this out and take a look in here. Hopefully nothing jumps out. So we have a green interior. I don't know who thought that was a good idea. We've got an animal. There is a dead rodent. Pretty cool. We've got an old shirt. We've got vines. We've got moss. I mean, look at this everywhere. This is a pretty cool car. I think the floors are still good. I don't know. It's been sitting here a long time. Lots of cobwebs. Let's get in here. The headliner is falling down, and ooh, it smells a little a little musty, but the bones are here. It really just needs an engine, I think. I think it does. It does have a dent in the roof where a branch fell. I think that'll pop up on both sides. The window's not broken. That's actually good. So it's a very well patinaed DKW, but these things are so darn rare. I'm caught in the vines again. I can't get my boot out. Those vines are trip hazards. So I guess what I'm getting at is it's taken me a long time to find an engine for this, but it has arrived. In other words, I found a used engine that runs. I'm gonna go pick it up this afternoon and test it out and hopefully get a clutch for it, put it in here and see if I can make some two-stroke noise, fellas. You know what I mean? So there may be life to this car after all. Of course it needs brakes, needs a gas tank, needs probably rewired, it needs to have the doors unstuck. It needs a lot, but now I no longer have an excuse to not have this car running. So DKW number 3, I think you're on your way. So I will film the adventure of picking up the new engine, new used engine. So stay tuned for that. That'll probably be in the next video. Just wanted to get you guys salivating over my newest acquisition and crucial part to make this project run again.